Hi, I'm Tina and I'm mum to 4 boys, and my second eldest son was born with left-sided microtia and he's decided to have an ear reconstruction. So I started looking online and I was looking for bits of information that I could find that would help me and Charlie support us on our journey, from things like booking train tickets to what to pack, how to tell work, what to tell school, how long does he need off, and lots more things that I was looking for. And there was some information shared by families on our support group, Microtia Mingle UK. But I just thought, would it be helpful to make a video of our journey as we navigate our way through and put all of our hints and tips together into a video that might support other families. That's the idea, that's the plan. So stick around. Whether you're preparing your child for surgery or whether you're just curious about the process, I'm hopefully going to share some practical ideas and parts of our journey that might help you. So one of the first things I did after receiving our surgery date was obviously tell my son and my husband and our friends and family. And then second of all, obviously I had a really good chat with Charlie and very open with our conversations. And I said, you can change your mind literally up to the point of the surgery date if you really need to. That is absolutely fine. I fully support him, whether he wants it or doesn't want it. That was that chat I felt like we needed to have just to make sure he was sure that it was something he wanted. But I just wanted him to know that he could change his mind if needed. My second thing was to then speak to work, book that time off, and school. And one of the questions I was looking online for was like, how much time does he need off school? Because I don't know. So I had a look, and the advice I was given from other parents was sort of like that 2 to 3 week mark. So I spoke to school. What happened there? So I'll tell you the process of that. So I contacted his head of year. She's amazing, really supportive. And she booked a quick meeting in for me and her just to go through some things that Charlie might need. So she was aware that he would need 3 weeks off school. Luckily for me, the date falls where I think he's got 2 weeks off school and then it's actually a half term. So he's got that 3 weeks covered there. The things that I spoke to her about were having that time off and how long. Having a leave early pass between lessons so that he's not getting pushed and shoved between the corridors once he returns to school. I was really concerned about his ear being knocked. And so, yeah, that's fine. She's arranged for that. He can either leave maybe 5 minutes early at the end of school to, again, miss that hustle and bustle, or the other option we have is that he stays late because a lot of his friends like to go to the school gym. There's a tower block with classrooms in, and that gets really busy on the stairs, on the corridors and stuff as well. So there's a lift. So the head of year is also going to arrange for him to have a key fob for the lift, so he can just go in there with one friend and use the lift to avoid, again, the busy crowds on the stairs. I did advise her that no PE, no contact sports for 3 months. That's what I'd been told. It's not what I've heard from the surgeons yet, but it's what, again, families had shared on our Microtia Mingle UK support group. And they're absolutely fine with that. So during that time, he can either sit and watch them, or he can go into the library and do some work, or whatever he needs to be doing. And obviously one of my main concerns was lunchtime, rough and tumble play. Charlie's year 10, but they are still boisterous still. So just being mindful, of his ear and to let it heal properly, because obviously we don't want it to be knocked. So like I say, school absolutely fantastic, fully on board. There was no issues there. Obviously his absence will be authorised. It will affect the overall attendance level, but they're going to try and stop any triggers of attendance letters coming through, which is great, because that's obviously, for a parent, you don't want that sort of apprehension of, oh, am I in trouble for him being off, when it is just one of them things. So yeah, they were great. Same with work. Got the time booked off. I've taken it as holiday. I have no issues with that. I've got 2 weeks off of work just to be fully there, because obviously we're going to be in hospital for up to 5 days. And then I'll be at home for a week as well, just to be with him and support him and recover myself from, that week in hospital, and just have that time to make sure he's okay. Yeah, so one of the other things I was looking at was how long are we going to be in hospital for? So most people said like 4 to 5 days. Now I'm taking into account that we have the pre-op appointment the day before his actual surgery. Now we live in East Yorkshire, so it's a 4-hour train journey to get there. So I know that we're going to be there probably more 5 days, taking into account the pre-op day. So next issue was train tickets. So I was looking online for different train fares. How much was this going to cost? What was my best options? And I came across, obviously thinking about getting a rail card. And I looked at different rail cards on offer, and I decided to go with the friends and family rail card. Now, even though there was an outlay of, I think it was about £24, it was supposed to be about 35, but there was an offer on. It's been near the Black Friday deals. So I got it discounted, which was even better, saved me some money. And then I worked out and looked at his tickets, and basically we booked my ticket and Charlie's ticket together with that rail card, all in from all the way in Yorkshire to London, just £25 I've got his train ticket for. And that will get us to that pre-op appointment on time the day before the surgery, which is fantastic. Obviously, I don't know what train ticket to buy to come home, but that's fine. We're just going to wing it. And once I know in the hospital, I will book that ticket and try and find the best deal I can for travelling back. But I just wanted to share that with you, because other parents might be in the same situation where you're thinking, what ticket do I buy? How do I know what to do? What is the best option? And mine was with trip.com. So I hope this first video was a little bit informative. My next stage is to start thinking about a packing list. I have started a list because I can't sleep at night when I've got all these things going around my brain of what I need to take for not just Charlie, but for myself as well. Obviously, I've had questions like, do I have my own personal bathroom? Do I need to bring a towel? A lot of people have said bringing comfy clothes, not just for Charlie, but for me. Obviously, he could do with buttoned up stuff or zip up, like them onesie pajamas, zip right up, anything like that. So my next job will be to make a packing list, and I will share that with you once I've compiled that together. And I'm hoping to carry on doing some more videos. If this has been interesting or helpful, let me know. And if you have any questions or anything that you want me to find out or share with you on our journey, let me know, and I will find them answers, or I'll make sure that I provide them answers and film it for you. I know one of my things was like, what does the room look like? What does the communal kitchen look like? I can't find pictures. So I'm happy to, take them pictures where I can and share with you, which entrance of the hospital we came in, what was the best route, what the canteen food's like, how warm is it, how comfy is the parent bed, do you need an extra blanket, do you need your slippers? I'm thinking yes, I might have to take my slippers and my fluffy socks. But more importantly, obviously for Charlie, what does he need? What did I maybe pack that I didn't need? All these sort of things I will share with you as and when this happens. So his surgery is at the end of January. So we've got time. So if you've got anything that you want me to definitely find out or definitely share with you, please let me know, and I will as we navigate our journey. Thank you for watching.